Welcome to the Matabo Toys podcast. When Action Force announced Wave 2, I was absolutely jacked up that they included former mixed martial artist Tim Kennedy, also known as Duster. So I'm absolutely so excited to get this figure. Got it at the toy show this weekend, courtesy of Heroes World in Markham. Check those guys out. They're awesome guys to deal with. So without further ado, let's do it. Here's Duster from Action Force. All right, we have Duster out of the package, also known as Tim Kennedy. Former mixed martial artist with Strike Force and most notably with the UFC. Looking all right. As anybody that has any of these Action Force figures will know, the joints come out of the box are extremely tight. You have to heat them up. I go with a blow dryer and it works well. The head I found almost impossible to get that on and switch it from the normal head to the screaming head. So throughout the review, I'm going to leave the screaming head on. So there's a 360 of Mr. Tim Kennedy. Let's take him off the bacon stand and get a closer look. And here we have everything that comes with the figure, and he comes with a lot. And with that price in Canada anyways, it comes with a hefty price. I paid $60 for this guy, which I think was a little too high. I think at maximum he should be about a $45 figure. Here's what I got charged from NECA Toys, $66. I'll put up here. And you tell me which one's worth more money. The one from NECA or this one here. He comes with a lot though. Total of 8 hands, fists. Tim Kennedy's got to be able to throw down, no doubt about it. Knife holding hand. Cradling hand. Cradling hand. And on the figure we got the trigger fingers. Comes with 2 different heads. Comes with a helmet. Interchangeable earpieces. So a little walkie-talkie earpiece. Just a regular earpiece. Night vision. Just clips into the helmet here. So lots of stuff with this guy. Comes with a stand, 2 heads, handgun. Not sure what this gun is. Let me know in the comment section. But paint job looks great. First head. This one comes on the figure. And eyebrows are a little thick, but I think it looks like Tim Kennedy. As much as an action figure could. Holy. Can't seem to keep that in my hands. But yeah, I think it looks alright. Here's a comparison to Tim Kennedy. And then they got this screaming head. This is the one that I was really interested in. And it looks like this picture here of Tim Kennedy. I also thought it looked like Mario from Mario and Luigi. So that was pretty cool. But so much detail. A knife here. So much paint. Nice vest. Just so much detail on this guy. It's fantastic. Very cool pouch. More paint back here. You don't usually see that on action figures. Paint on the back, especially like Marvel Legends. Walkie-talkie here, not removable. Probably a reuse of one of their other Wave 1 figures. I only have one of their basic soldiers, which I'll show in a comparison, but none of their character figures. This is my first character figure. Would love to add Sergeant Slaughter to my collection of Action Force. But like I said, so far these guys have been pretty expensive in Canada. I really wish I would be able to get them at a more affordable price and really get them. I haven't seen them in too many different places. But overall, he's very, very stiff. Let's go on with the ugly. And the only ugly thing I could find is this chewed up piece here. I don't know if I'll be able to get that on the camera, but right there, from trying to move the leg, there we go. So it looks really ugly. It looks like cheap plastic. There we go. On both legs. It just looks like cheap plastic. It gets caught and has cracked just from doing normal articulation. That's the reason for it. But overall, not a lot of ugly with this figure. Let's move on to the bad. Overall, it's a good figure, but there are some bad things about it. For me, the number one bad thing is how the arms won't go past there due to the way that they've sculpted the shoulder, which is kind of ugly. Could have added that in the ugly section. Same thing's happening here with the kind of the chewing. The more you move it in and out, the more that's going to happen. The next bad thing is you're very stiff. It's come to expect that with Action Force figures. So you got to heat them up. So that's a bad thing. His legs kind of suffer from the same thing as his shoulders due to the hard plastic here. They don't go back that far. Kind of how high this vest goes up, I think, is bad. But overall, there's not a lot bad. I'm nitpicking here. For what I paid, I should be nitpicking. If it was a $30 figure, all these things here are great. It's fantastic. But at $60, I'm going to nitpick a little bit more. Let's move on to the good. There's a lot good here. The details here. Look at all the details on the vest. Some magazines in here which do come out. Paint even on that little, not even sure what that is, but some silver paint there. The logo looking great. Walkie-talkie there. Yeah, let's see if you can get kind of right in the mouth. Awesome paint on the tongue. Mustache looks great. The trigger fingers hinge up and down as opposed to side. They're very stiff, but so that's good. For articulation, double jointed elbows, double jointed knees. Do the splits. Ooh. Side, that much. Just showing back a little bit. Neck is on a hinge, up and down. No side-to-side rocker there. I prefer this definitely. So, up, down, not that much down. But overall, not bad. Arms only go with that much. They do rotate. Thigh swivel. Very stiff feet, but all the usual stuff. I'm a big fan of these figures. If you collect G.I. Joes, they'll go great with your G.I. Joes. We'll do some comparisons here in a minute. But all the paint apps, they did such a great job with them. And overall, I'm very happy with this figure and glad I was able to get it at the toy show. Let's do some comparisons, and we'll wrap this one up. And here we have Duster with a Mezco Joker. Mezco Joker's just a little bit taller. And here we have Duster with Duke from the G.I. Joe Classified line by Hasbro. Obviously, Valaverse Action Force are made to go with these figures. They line up very well with a lot of them. The major difference between the two is the plastic used. To me, the plastic on the Valaverse Action Force figures is a lot more shiny, and I relate that more like Mattel's plastic, and to me it looks cheaper than the plastic that Hasbro uses. Not sure if that's the case, but it's just what it appears to me. But you can absolutely put your Action Force figures with your G.I. Joe Classified. Again, I believe that they were made to kind of go in with that line. So, absolutely no doubt about it. They'll fit with your G.I. Joes. And here we have him lined up with some more G.I. Joes, just to show he does go great with the Joes. These guns here are from Weapons Pack by Action Force. Absolutely great little pack. Has a bunch of guns, clips, bullet effects, or sorry, not bullet effects, but muzzle flash effects. They're really cool. Highly recommend those for all your 6-inch and 7-inch action figure needs. They do fit the 7-inch ones. Here he is with Robert Pattinson's Batman by McFarlane. Obviously, too big. Next to a couple of Marvel Legends. Here we got Duster next to the Big Boss Man from Mattel. These guys don't scale well together at all. With our last McFarlane, here we got Bloodsport. As you can see, they don't scale well at all. Here we got Duster with Homelander from NECA Toys. These guys don't scale well together at all either. So you're looking at G.I. Joe's, Hasbro, 6-inch figures that these guys definitely scale better with. I'm going to just scale them with one more figure. My only other figure by Action Force. And for our last comparison, we have our only other action figure or Action Force figure in my collection here. We got the Urban Soldier. He comes with a black head and a white head. I've stuck the one head on a Fortnite figure. I think this one's from Jazzwares, and it looks pretty cool. Doesn't fit on there. You have to stick some putty on there. But wanted to make do of both of these heads, and I think it looks all right on that body. And this figure here comes very basic with nothing. You have to buy a pack of gear, and it comes with a vest, holsters, and different guns, things like that. It's very cool. I like the way that they do their accessory packs. Big fan. Big fan of these figures altogether, these Action Force figures. They're very stiff right out of the box. They do feel, I wouldn't say cheap, but they feel different, I guess, than Marvel Legends. Which one actually costs more, I have no idea. But I know which ones I pay more for, and that's these two Action Force. Not sure how many Action Force I'll be able to get due to the cost with shipping and all that and exchange rate. They become very expensive. So unless they start hitting Walmarts or Toys R Us, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to afford too many of these guys. But adding a couple to my collection, adding this Tim Kennedy one, I'm very excited. Let's put some of the helmet accessories on him, and all the accessories you can fit on each of the figures, which is very cool. You can alternate all their stuff, so that's definitely a big plus. So let's just move these guys out of the way, pop the helmet on, pop the headphones on. All right, here we got Tim Kennedy with the helmet, and it fits all right. And we'll try it on the other one in a minute here. And it comes with these different pieces that you can swap out. So for just the ear covering, you can swap out for, I guess, a headset. And this piece here just pops into the front here. Let's see if we can do that. Alright, finally got the eye scopes, and they look great. Let's pop the other heads on. Well, like I said before, it's a little hard to pop the heads on and off, so I'm just going to grab the other head and pop the helmet on. See how it fits. And it fits great. And it's got this headset here. It's a little warped, but it looks cool. I'm sure once you hit it with a blow dryer, it'll straighten out. But that'll do it for my review, my look at the good, the bad, and the ugly of this Action Force Tim Kennedy figure, Duster figure. So if you're able to get these and you're a fan of G.I. Joe, you're going to be a fan of these figures. Absolutely going to be able to fit into your G.I. Joe collection, your Marvel Legends. A little bit too big for the McFarlane, but will work well with Hasbro figures. That'll do it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, share. Hit that notification bell. I will talk to you guys later, and have a great day, everybody.
All done the video.